Good evening, everybody. Cheers. I'm having a glass of Merlot. I do like a glass of red wine. It actually is full of cyanogens, so um, a glass a day is actually good for your health. That's why the Italians, the French, and the British we live a bit longer. Mm. Anyway, I wanted to do an update on Brad, my husband. Um, Today is his birthday, and he was hoping to be out of hospital by today, but that's not happening because for the past 2 days he's been feeling like he's going to vomit, nauseous, puke. And he's been in some discomfort. They actually took him down to X-ray today and gave him some dye, and then they did X-rays and scans to make sure nothing's leaking from his operation. The Whipple operation he had for pancreatic cancer, they literally have to cut into every part of his body and then literally sew things back together again. I mean, they literally have to rearrange his organs and put them back into his body and then sew them back up again, which he had. And that's why it took 7 hours for the operation. Brad was hoping to be out by yesterday, or at least tonight, for his birthday. When I left, I actually left 2 hours earlier than normal. Yesterday, I left at 6 p.m. rather than 7, so that was an hour early. Today, I left at 5 p.m. rather than 7, so 2 hours early. And Brad said, "If you've got somewhere to go, and I said, I've got nowhere to be. But Brad was sort of saying, he needs to rest because then he said, just going to sleep anyway. So basically, go home because that way Brad can rest properly without having to worry about trying to keep his eyes open for myself. Today, Brad was nauseous and they gave him some morphine and different shots to try and stop the sickness. He also has hiccups. And it could be from the food they're injecting into his belly. But the thing is when he hiccups, because he's had such a big operation, he's actually moving all his organs inside, so it was rather painful. It's just not like a normal hiccup where you go, oh, hiccup, and be done with it. No, this is more like being punched in the stomach every time he hiccups. So they're trying to keep him comfortable with that. I mean, they do say they got 100% of the cancer out, apart from, they said, a tiny bit has spread to the lymphoids. I think that's the area. And so that's why he's got to have the chemotherapy, radiotherapy, once his body is able to take it. So once he does come home, which hopefully will be tomorrow now, then they're going to give Brad 6 months 6 weeks rest for his body to heal a bit more, and then they're going to start the chemotherapy. They said they're going to go in aggressively because it needs aggressive chemotherapy, so that is going to be nasty as well. I mean, I actually start a new job on Tuesday, and it's in North Las Vegas, and I am amazing because it's exactly what I did in London. My mom's coming in on the 1st of October and for 2 weeks vacation, and unfortunately she's not going to have much of a vacation because I'm starting a new job, so she'll be stuck here because Brad won't be able to take her out anywhere. And that was the plan. When I'm at work, Brad will take her out to Lake Mead and Red Rock Canyon and go and see the Ghost Adventurers Museum and things like that. Well, Brad won't be able to drive even he is out for a couple more weeks. And I'm going to be out of the house for 8 hours a day. So I'm feeling guilty because my mom is coming all this way. And with Brad being ill with cancer and then me having to work, it's like how trying to balance things. So, and also then when my mum goes, I'm thinking Brad is going to be by himself for 8 hours, 9 hours, because I've got to get the bus in because Brad can't drive and I don't drive, and then get the bus out, which is 40 minutes either way. So actually, the 8 hours is now 10 hours. So and we've got no support system. There's no friends really around us to help. So now in my head is going to be, oh my God, Brad is going to be by himself for 10 hours. I have just applied again to Sam's Town in Las Vegas, which is literally like 5 minutes walk away, and also Eastside Cannery, which is 2 minute walk away. And I also applied for Longhorn Hotel, which is on Boulder Highway. I am thinking about going across to. It's called, gosh, Sportsman's. It looks like a castle, but it's all apartments, and it's some say people say it's dodgy. But the fact is, it's literally like a minute's walk away. So if I have to go and work at these places, I will do, because it's closer to home. And that way, if I need to get home in a rush because of Brad, I can get home. I mean, I'm so ready to start this new job with First Residential in North Las Vegas. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, Brad is going to need me. Brad has got cancer, and he's going to have chemotherapy, and he's my husband. My job is there to be there to protect him, and I can't protect him from cancer. And even today, coming away from the hospital, I felt guilty because I'm frustrated. Guilty because I was coming away early, frustrated because I can't take Brad's pain away. And I want to take this pain away. I want to be able to heal him. I want him to be perfect again, So he feels fantastic. And I can't. And I feel helpless. We need the money because, thank goodness, Brad has Humana. But we're still looking at a medical bill of what, 10,000? I'm thankful to our friends in Santa Michelle who live in Tampa. They said we can go and live with them to help with Brad's care. And also, it's actually going to help us pay off some of the medical bills. But that won't be until January. But between now and then, I still need to work because Brad's disability benefit doesn't pay all the bills. So, and at the same time, I'm thinking I need to be home to take care of Brad. So it's literally catch, whatever, it's literally this. I need to work, but we need Brad. I want to be there for Brad, but I need to work. I want to take care of Brad, but I need to work. So I'm going to be out of the house for 8-10 hours each day. And I'm worried because we've got no friends around us here in Las Vegas where we live. Our friends are in Great Smoky Mountains, in Johnson City, in Seville, in New Jersey. We've got friends, Anthony and Frank. We've also got friends in Philadelphia, Art and Matt. But most of our friends are over in Florida. Michelle and Sandra and Janice and Kerry and Allison and Joey and Jordan, his husband, and we've got a lot of friends over there as well. But we've got no friends here. And right now, it feels like we could do with a lottery win or something to pay off the bills, and then sort of pay me or us $2,000 a month to pay the bills each month, so I could stay home and look after Brad until he's better. But that's not the option. So even though I've got this fantastic job, and I'm going to go and start it because I need the money. We need the money to pay the bills, to pay the medical bills for Brad's cancer treatment and his chemotherapy and this operation and our home. I'm going to go and start it. in many ways, I'm just wishing and hoping and praying. Sorry, that was the phone. I'll ring that person back. Just hoping. I lost my thought then. That I get a job here. I got a Sam's Town, which is on Boulder Highway in Las Vegas. Or I get a job at Eastside Cannery, again, which is here. Or Longhorn Hotel and Casino, which is again on Boulder Highway here. And tomorrow I said I'm going to go and walk across to the Sportsman's Arms, which is it's like apartments. I think it was a hotel they turned into apartments, and it's cheap. It's one of those ones where you don't need a deposit and you can move in today, and and anybody and everybody stays there. But the thing is, all these places are within. Well, the max is Sam's Town, 5-minute walk away from home, and that way I could do a full-time job and be home within 5 minutes. And that way, if there was an emergency with Brad, I can be home in 5 minutes. I I even applied for Haunted Museum with Zach Bagan on Ghost Adventures, but now that is just as far as where I'll be working anyway in North Las Vegas. So ideally, I need something within walking distance. Because I'm feeling guilty because I'm going to be leaving Brad by himself. And that is really worrying me, There's no one here to help. There's no one here to care. There's no one here to, while I'm at work, give me peace of mind that somebody there looking after Brad. And the fact is, pancreatic cancer, he had the Whipple, they got it out, but still he needs chemotherapy, and he's very weak. He's lost so much weight. It's literally skin on bone. But anyway, I've come away early. Brad is resting tonight, and all I'm hoping, all I'm praying for is that Brad gets better. Because pancreatic cancer, they call it the beast, and basically because it's the most nasty cancer of them all. I'm glad they were able to cut all of it out, they reckon, all of it, apart from this lymphoids or whatever it's called, where it spread to. That's why it's got to have the chemotherapy and radiotherapy. And, and the bills, we will get to the medical bills when we get to them. Our plan is still eventually to move up to Tennessee. We want to go and live in Johnson City, or Gatlinburg, or Seville, or around that area. And that's going to be best because the Great Smoky Mountains, those areas, they're so peaceful. They're so relaxed. The people are wonderful. There's waterfalls, and there's fields, and there's cattle, and there's farms, and there's country music, which we love. There's bull riding, which we love. So, it's going to be better for us. I just want to thank as well. This is a long video. Sorry about that. I just want to thank onestopcountry.com for their wonderful birthday card to Brad. They even put in a $25 gift card as a nice gift for him. Thank you so much, onestopcountry.com. Thank you. Thank you, philsvillas.com. philsvillas.com for your thoughts and wishes. That's where we met, at philsvillas.com, and then we got married at Disney World in Orlando, Florida, 3 years ago now. So thank you so much as well, Phil, for your thoughts. And thank you to all his friends that have sent him cards and good wishes and everything else. I personally would love to do a GoFundMe page to go and help with medical bills and sort of to help us pay for the cost of moving from Las Vegas back to Florida, because that's where Brad wants to be. and we've got friends there, and one of them working in the health profession anyway. And Tampa has a fantastic cancer hospital as well. It'd be ideal. Well, Brad is very proud, and so he doesn't want me to do a GoFundMe page, which I would love to do. I also want to thank, while I'm on here, Ellen DeGenerist, because he watches you every day from the hospital's bed, and you're bringing him so much joy and comfort. I also want to thank Garth Brooks, because he loves listening to your music, and he loves your voice, and that bringing him comfort as well. And also Jimmy Kimmel, he watches you all the time. But anyway, I want to say goodbye for now, and keep writing your prayers.